Hello, here is me, Nick again, and today I'm here with an overview of a MOC. I wanted to overview you for a long time. However, I didn't have the parts to complete it, and now that my order came in, I got most of the parts necessarily for building it. So here's my overview, and as you can guess, it's just an XL version of Evo, but it's not just an XL version, it's like the XL version. I mean, if you want an Evo XL, can you imagine anything else than this? It got this real toxic proof special metal boots with some little details of jello in it. It just felt better to put some jello in it, even though that wasn't in the little one, because it wasn't meant to be exactly like the little one, the smaller one. And it also the whole only jello here and then only gunmetal gray here didn't really work out on the XL size of Evo, and there were a lot of details I couldn't attach if I went only with the gunmetal gray. So that's why there is some jello here. And as you can see, I use Hero core and some Technic lift arm parts on here. So I made the boots a little longer than only the feet and the lower legs, also a part of the upper legs, which fit together like this, like it's our long boots. So again, some jello. Here I used one of these white, two of these white. Well, I first start with giving you a good look at the model before I tell you about all of the parts included. So it's a pretty big one. It's Hero cuffs here. Also some gunmetal gray on his left arm, even though this smaller one only had it on this right one. The right one is fully gunmetal gray with his blaster, his plasma blaster, plasma shooter, plasma gun. I don't know how they exactly call it right now. And he's got these Furno fire parts, which I think need to represent plasma, and so he got some kind of plasma claw, which you can use to slice through like anything plasma can slice through, like this. And of course he got the plasma shooter inside here, and he can still shoot a plasma ball. It took me a long time to make something from this. I first just made him have his normal weapon, but then it came to the conclusion that he only had a tank arm that was less strong, less armored, and with the same weapon value or something. It was same weapon capacity. So I needed to use some on the covering the armor part or something on the weapon part, and I choose something on the weapon part. So like the ultimate plasma weapon, plasma claw. 3 powerful streams of plasma come out from 3 different parts of the weapon, which can be used to slice and do claw stuff. He got something here, some spikes that in a cool futuristic war game would represent ammo, and I also got ammo in my head when I was making this. So these are quasi spikes, not corrupted one, just stylized it, polized it, Hero Factory ones, and he can use that to power his energy sucking plasma claw. And then he got his original helmet, normal hero core, and normal chest plates. And then you know how it really looks. Also for the size, I'm going to compare it to other XLs. Here is Stormer XL. As you can see, Evo is a little skinnier here. Well, it's like the same here, but overall a little bit skinnier than Stormer's white torso. And his legs from to like this, they also look a little bit skinnier. Also, I could have put these things upside down, so it was just an effect like Hero XL. I'm going to get here in a second, but it felt like these thingies of movement everybody got on his feet things really tied up into the boots, and then it goes to his throat, to his white leg muscles, and he has wider and even tied boots on it. So it's bigger than Stormer XL. It's also bigger than Hero XL, and I even got Lego XL here for size comparison. Just notice that Hero is the only one without a blaster. Here's Lego XL, which is just as big, and I think it's even more bulky. So the biggest and bulkiest one of these all is Lego XL. He's the grand winner, even though he's also the most ugly one, unprofessional one, and he could even be a villain. Well, I'll just give you a quick overview of what parts I used. Normal hero feet, some technic lift arms, jelly lift arms to cover it in and make them stand and making them fall to the back. 6 of these friction adders on each of the joint on the legs. Bone pieces with 2 pins here. Bone pieces with 2 pins here. Here, chest armor with an old hero core. Here I used these white armor parts with these shoulder armor. Also, the shoulder armors were like the latest. I only got one of them with the smaller Evo set, and I couldn't actually finish this one, not counting the plasma claw I made just some seconds ago before filming. I only had one of them in caramel grey and 2 of them in black, so I mostly used the black one, and that's kind of the reason I didn't want to review this one earlier. I wanted to have it perfect, and now I got 2 caramel grey ones. This one is from Breeze, from Breakout. I noticed that they look a little bit different in color. This one is a little bit darker, but that maybe because of the light is shining from my left, and maybe because it's a newer part, needs some usage to look like the other one. But to remember it, I need to put this one back on Breeze. At the side she uses it. Here, I'll show her. Some technic stuff here. Friction adder again. Here's some technic stuff I used to fill it in. Also, these red sticking out axles firstly went with the theme because it had more red axles around his whole body, but I used simpler bowling tactics to get the weight down and to make him more stable, and that costed me some and so I didn't use as many of these red axle parts. So maybe I need to get these away too in some or another way. Here is the Technic ball piece with 2-pin connector thingy on first seen on that guy whose name was Westpix. Yes, Westpix on its back. A tube, a black hose to fill it in because it was very skinnier. That is connected by these Technic things on this Technic thing, which is used to connect the hip part itself, which is on some lift arms. Some small Technic parts in here to not let it move. Here we go back to the socket joints, and then we go back to the ball joints. Wider, normal sized torso here, thinner, less wide torso here. Some these little light gray connector lift arm thing used on the back of the Fantoka first. Maybe remember them for that. Bone structures through here, through here, through here. Fill it up with these blue and jello 4-long armor pieces with these one spikes, just normal Hero Factory spikes. Cover the back with again chest armor in gunmetal gray. And here I made the normal hero cuffs onto the shoulders. Then I put a little Technic a 1.5 pin here and put it through here. No, it's not on the 2.5 pin connected, but it's just the pin is over it, so it won't get out. You have to click it in, and then it will stay there. At the front, Evo's torso armor, hero core, clitorinet, Evo's helmet, arms. The arms are a little bit longer than these of Storm XL, but a little bit shorter than these of Verno XL. It's an in-between. Again, torso gunmetal gray, this time with these core processor things. I don't know all the names of these parts. Gunmetal gray too. Again a 4-long armor part in jello, and then a jello hand. On the other side, from that point I go to 3-long gunmetal gray armor piece. Then the plasma gun connected to a normal socket joint. Then some Technic stuff to put on the plasma blades or the flames, like they were originally intended to be. So you can see it uses some Technic, but I intended to spread it through the whole structure. So a lot of bone socket joints, ball connections around the whole model, and then at some places spread through the model some lift arms and Technic stuff. Doesn't use too many Technic stuff. It's like Verno XL uses some Technic here, only this one is bigger, so it also uses more Technic. But mostly it's just, this could be an official Lego Hero Factory set, because it doesn't use too much Technic. It's just Technic at places where you can't use anything else. And of course, if you didn't have the Hero Factory bonding system, you couldn't make any canonical technic stealth version of this one, because this one is extremely basic and in need of the Hero Factory bonding system. So I think I did a pretty good job here. So yeah, this like I said, it's a really good Hero Factory MOC. Maybe just send it to Lego Cuusoo or something like that. Oh, about the weight and standing on its legs, it's just at the limit of how much it may weigh, not to be able to stand on its legs. If you just add a little bit more parts, it will always fall over or to the back, to the side or whatever, and it won't be able to stand on its legs. But now it can make many poses, even lean forward. So the weight is just at its limit. That's also why it took such a long time to make a good weapon, because everything I tried was too heavy. But these 3 blades, especially with all the holes in it to give detail, are just what I needed to make something that wasn't too heavy. So the weight is good. It's also fully filled with air inside here. And well, that's it about my Evo XL MOC. I'm going to stop the video because it's otherwise a stupid lamp. It's been a while of making videos like this, so I didn't put the lamp right. I'm going to stop the video now because otherwise it will take to tomorrow to upload. I think it's actually already will. So that's it for today, and I see you again soon. Bye.